That's right, I've just come to look for you because it's time to record the latest episode of the Heavenly 80s.
Let's go back to the show!
Oh!
Woo! The Heavenly 80s! Woo! Welcome everybody to the Heavenly 80s! If this is your first episode, we talk about the 80s and we talk about a bunch of stuff about the 80s. And before we talk about like a question, hit that bell. Oh wait, no. Subscribe this video, hit that like button, and hit the bell. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. And then do you want to do it?
Oh, I get to ring the bell? What an honor.
No. Wait.
That means turn on notifications, right?
Yeah. Which is the bell that makes a ding dong noise.
Right. What are we talking about this week?
We are going to talk about Teen Wolf. The best movie ever.
Really? What's it about? I saw that in the movie when I was a kid. 1985, starring Michael J. Fox.
I watched this when I was very little, right?
Yeah, you probably saw it for the first time. I remember we watched it like on a weeknight because you stayed up late. You had school the next day. I remember.
I was like 4.
No, you were
Like
you were
6?
maybe 6 or 7. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you liked it a lot.
And I forgot, I didn't remember watching this movie, so I watched it again. I was like, wow, that's a good movie. And
Yes. It's got a lot of like the things that we like about 80s movies, right? What are some of those things?
I love these movies. So they get like not popular at all,
Like a
and
nerd,
then
yeah.
they like get popular, but they become a joke.
That's right.
Which just Can't Buy Me Love.
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
What?
There was a little bit of that in Karate Kid too. A little bit.
Karate Kid 3.
Karate Kid
no.
3, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he got a big head, yeah, and then he joined Cobra Kai. There's also anything else here that kind of did that?
Huh? What? Which one?
16 Candles. Yeah, 16 Candles a little bit, because remember, there was the boy... No, not 16 Candles, it's the other one. Pretty in Pink. Remember? Because Pretty in Pink, she had the nerd who was her friend, and wanted to date her, and then she was kind of mean to him, because she started dating the rich guy.
That's kind of.
Yeah.
Okay, this question of this series is that we're going to talk about, is it harder or easier to play basketball as a wolf?
That's a very, very important question. Does being a werewolf improve your basketball game? Now, we did in the movie, right?
Yeah. Here comes a joke, but you stop becoming a wolf more.
Yeah. So, let's think about this. You played a little basketball beginning of the show with your werewolf costume. You were Teen Wolf for Halloween, right? This is a authentic Teen Wolf shirt.
Let's go Beavers!
Let's go Beavers.
But I don't know who's Beavers.
One day you'll learn all about beavers.
Oh, not into basketball.
And you had your claws. Actually, I got them right here. All right. There you go. But you don't have long nails on these, so I don't know if it hurt you.
Well, I think it's harder to do nails.
Yeah.
It's easier.
So here's what I think. I think handling a basketball as a werewolf, there are advantages, right? Because you have long claws, so you could palm
You can pop the ball. You can pop the ball.
That's not good, though. You're gonna pop the ball. That's not good. How's that gonna
You have to end the game like every single time.
You keep on replacing the ball in the middle
I
of the
know.
game.
If you want that ball, you have to go to the shop.
Yeah.
Like, can I have a ball, please?
Yeah. But you could grip it good, right? So if you got a good grip on the ball with your claws, if you could grip it hard enough that you don't pop it.
The air doesn't get out because your claws is like.
Yeah. Well, if you could grip it hard enough that you don't pop it, nobody's getting that ball away from you.
Because I heard that like if you hold the ball and you have to stand still like that.
But yeah. So right, maybe it's worse because maybe you end up traveling more.
Maybe
because
you have
it's
to be
harder
like
to
more
dribble.
softer. Like
Yeah.
it's very scary. It's like no.
Well, beyond that, I can't imagine that there's any kind of like high school athletic commission that's gonna allow a werewolf to play basketball. Would you let your kids play basketball with a werewolf, that seems terribly dangerous to
You
me.
can kill somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if you push them too hard, you can die.
Yes, yeah, because clearly he got like super strength when Scott Howard when he became a werewolf.
Maybe when he was a teenager, you could only be a wolf like that day.
No, because his dad was a wolf. Remember, his dad was old, and he could. I guess he controlled it more. He said he was able to control it. So, because he didn't even realize it's a spoiler alert, right? That his dad knew that they were werewolves. Yeah. So I guess you get old enough and experienced enough, you could control when you're a werewolf and you're not. But at his age, you really couldn't. So there's the issue of the claws.
So what is that? Is that yes? Is it easier
I
or
think
harder?
the claws.
I think it's harder.
Well, I think the claws will help you a little bit.
Yeah, but
But also you have giant feet. I don't know if that makes it kind of
and
harder.
you're hot.
You're hot.
You're like full. You must be sweating like crazy.
Right. That's true. You're a lot faster though. Right. That's where I feel like it's almost like performance enhancing drugs. It's not fair. You're moving so much faster.
Yeah.
You have a whole level of power and agility that nobody else has. If I had a kid
You
who
gotta be like more careful if you're not being a wolf.
it's super dangerous, right? He could
Yeah.
like bite you. I would let my kid play against him, and I would protest. I'd say, "There's no way I'm allowing this," and I think all the parents should protest.
What'd you do if I was a wolf?
You could try boxing. That was Teen Wolf 2. That's even more dangerous. Who's gonna box a werewolf? Teen Wolf 2 was
What
terrible.
about golf?
I don't see how. Well, you're stronger. That's kind of like Happy Gilmore. You probably have
You can make
a
a lot
harder
of money
shot.
with that.
Yeah, wrestling, baseball,
But you don't want to kill anyone. But in golf, you don't really fight anymore.
running, basketball. I think it'll help you a good amount of basketball. You could jump higher. A wolf could leap. So I do think being a werewolf will probably help your basketball game. But I'd have a big problem with it. I wouldn't allow my kid to play.
It'd be harder because like you're so sweaty.
You're hot.
And you gotta be more careful. Just like really hot. You gotta be so soft and everything. You don't want to hit the ball too hard or anything.
But you're thinking like a person. If you're a werewolf, you're not even thinking like that, right? You're just like, "Wah!" You're going crazy, and so you could hurt someone. You could break the ball. You could break the backboard. So anyway, at the end of the game, spoiler alert, right? So he wins the big game, but he doesn't win the big game as the wolf, right? He wins it as Scott.
Yeah.
So ultimately, I guess Scott was the better basketball player, but the wolf was more popular.
Maybe he wanted to be more popular.
He wanted the hot girl.
True. And he wanted his team to win all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. Ultimately, there was a happy ending. He got the nice girl. He got Boof.
Boof.
What a great name.
Kaboof.
Kaboof was his girl.
Kaboof.
And the team won, and I guess he learned to control his werewolf powers. And then Teen Wolf 2 was about his cousin.
I've never seen that.
We could watch that. It's awful.
Oh.
Yeah. All right.
Is that actually it? It's only 8 minutes.
We're going to keep this episode short. Yeah, we realize our shows have been going too long. Let's keep this one short.
Oh.
So what's the consensus? Does being a werewolf
So
help
what is
you
his
or hurt
answer
you?
of what is the answer of the show?
I'm
not sure.
We don't have to agree. I say, look at this. We do thumbs up or thumbs down. I say being a werewolf helps your basketball game. You seem to think that it doesn't.
Yeah.
Werewolf thumbs up, werewolf thumbs down. All right, mixed review here.
Okay.
Right. Thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching the show and thank you for subscribing to this video and hit that like button and hit the notification, which is this thing. And see you on Heavenly
Hey!